I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, I was furious. But then I got to thinking, why would I let anyone have such power over me? So I let it go. And now, I'm here to help you do the same. This is not an act of revenge. This is a gift.
Fuck you, scumbag!
Lewis!
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down, he'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning is obviously persistent. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply, or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
It is irrelevant how comfortable I am.
It all contributes to your overall performance. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
My name is Alex Murphy.
Then I'll call you Alex Murphy. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
I am a cybernetic organism, a fusion of both the remains of the policeman Alex Murphy and this high-tech armor.
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
This is how I see myself.
Thank you for making this step.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No. Not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Alex Murphy.
Alright, let's see what I got. Yep. Fuck. Well, I still got an A, but I didn't get everything, so that's fine. I really don't feel like going back to get that. Like I said, this is really good. This is, I forgot the secret there.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you. I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Okay, let's see here. I need a 3. I have a 3. Let's go do this one. Let's see. This will give me a negative. Okay, I gotta be careful. Zoom capability. Doesn't have the tiny one that I want. Okay, I guess I'll go with this one. Oh shit. That's right, I forgot. Negative. Armor piercing. The problem is don't know if I can put one here separate from that. Yeah, it has to be connected to one of the others. That is the problem. Hmm. Increases the volume of gore vision effects. Nice. Weapons. Hmm. No matter what I do, it's gonna go straight across. Like even if I put a straight one. Because even if I go across to do the full auto, I guess I can take a negative hit. Alright.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man. That takes guts.
Any news on Luis?
Not yet. But she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
Okay. Like I said, this is not me trying to collect everything. I'm just going through it for nostalgia. There's plenty of videos about getting everything, so I'm not doing that. I'm just really just going for it through my own
I'm telling you,
my own
Magnavolt
pace.
commercials are not kidding when they say lethal response.
What do you mean?
Once a week, I have to call the cops to collect the body of a dead burglar.
Sorry, I was listening to that earlier. Do, do, do.
Hey, Pig! It's a private party!
Can you believe this guy?
Dude, I can literally just blow your head off right now. Don't push me to it. Want me to do this? Bro, why? I don't understand women, right? So check this out. If a woman tells me that she wants to puts me in the friend zone, right? And I'm like, okay, good. I'll move on. Like I don't really give a shit. I sincerely don't. Like a lot of you, all these red pillars and everything on these red pill channels, like, oh, she put you in the friend zone. You're a beta. It's like, no, no. I don't give. Don't you can't give a shit woman to do that. That's their loss. What it is you should never do is be an emotional tampon and let them use you while they're like use you for your money and shit. Come over, oh, cuddle me, hold me, and all this shit, and don't give you no pussy. That's something different. But if they're like, I don't see you like that, we can just be friends. And sure, you can be friends and hang out, but you gotta be careful not to let them take advantage of you and be one of those dudes that they use. That's the problem. But like if it's a coworker and she's like, oh, I just see you as a friend. Okay, cool, I'll move on, right? Tell me why this bitch all of a sudden is getting bad because I was sitting. So okay, here's the thing. I have a friend. She was looking at my Tinder thing, right? And she was looking at the women. She's like, "I'm gonna choose because you choose crazy women, and let me look at your Tinder and I'll pick them for you." And she's been married for years, so she's about like younger than me by 5 years, and she's never been on Tinder or anything because she's married, right? So this is my coworker, by the way. So she's swiping through and she's just like getting a fucking laugh. She's like, "What the fuck is? What is she wearing? Why is she putting pictures of?" Like it was just hysterical. Because she's finally understanding. Because I was explaining to her, like you have to pay as a man. You also have to pay just to get fucking messages, unless you get the subscription and all that. And she, like I was explaining it to her. And
Hey, Murphy! Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I am sure she will appreciate that.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
so she's sitting up there. Yeah, that's just fine. And she's like, go show it to the other girl, right? So she'll get a kick out. I'm telling you, she's gonna make it weird and awkward. She's like, why would she make it weird and awkward? I'm like, she's gonna make it weird and awkward somehow. I just got a feeling. And she's like, whatever. And so I take it to her.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
So I go and take it into her, right? And she's just like, it was just the first time, you know, it was just, you know, she was swiping, and she was just like kind of like swiping past and everything because I told her that, and she seemed off. Like she seemed like kind of a.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
What? What is this? Why is it?
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Okay, that's why.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
So she was just like looking at me. She's like, "Oh, I'm swiping past it," and she's like, "Oh, it's right." But something just seemed off. Mind you, this chick was like, "No, we're just friends. I don't see you like that." I was like, "Cool," and so I didn't change how I talked to her or anything. You know, I joked with her like she's a guy, like one of my guy friends, right? I don't change how you say that. I don't get angry.
Shit.
At it, right?
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go. I guess you don't have any problems with it.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer.
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner.
You?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it about me.
It is understandable.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Murphy, do you have a minute? I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. Maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Now, I'm like, so I'm making my rounds, you know, I'm getting trash from, you know, the apartments I get. I'm making my rounds, and she's my last stop that I get the trash at. I usually talk to her before I go back to Hamsurge to finish my day. Because I usually get the trash from, like, depending on when I get there, from, like, it takes like a half an hour to collect all the trash from the OR and the Hamsurge. Because I go to their break room and then the stuff in between I get. So I come in there, and she just, out of the blue, she's just like, you know, because I was talking about, like, my pictures, and I'm like, I don't know what to put on that and everything. And she looks at what I call it. She's like, oh yeah, it's good, it's good. She's like, I was like, I don't know what to put on it. She the first time, and then she brings it up again when I was in there getting the trash, and then she's like, I don't do the name naps anymore because there's no minute of like value or substance. And I was just like, gee, thanks. And she was just like, it felt like it was like an attack, like she was attacking me. Not like, oh, because it wasn't like, oh, you're my friend, so you're not in that equation, because that's what I would say. You don't count as your friend, right? You wouldn't put your friend in that equation, right? Why would I? It's like, it would be like putting my sister, saying to my sister in that equation, like, oh, there's no good women on here. And my sister would be like, well, what am I? No, I'm not. You're my sister. What the fuck are you talking about, right? No, you're my friend. But then she goes on and she's like, oh, well, you're not tall. You're not tall. We're not compatible. We're not matchable. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Dude, you're not 7 feet tall, and you're not this, and you're not this. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, I'm just trying to explain. I was like, this is really weird, and you're making it weird and awkward, because I never asked you about any of that, and I don't give a shit. I don't care. Like, you literally said we're friends. Where is this coming from? What are you talking about? And she was like, we're going fucking crazy. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I gotta defuse this bomb. Actually, I gotta stop this bomb from going off before I need to actually defuse it before it blows up. So I'm just like, yeah, you're making this really weird and awkward. And she's like, really? You think so? I was like, yeah. There's lots of people around and everything, and I'm like, I'm trying to...
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
Oh, shit.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one, too.
Police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
Robocop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
I'm just like, where is this coming from?
Hi, Murphy.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back. Type in who you're looking for and see if there are any matches. Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked them.
Perfectly. Good as new. Perfect working condition. I am detecting a malfunction.
That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here. I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search. He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory? Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
It's like, what has gotten into her? I'm not jumping to like...
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right.
Oh, no. Come on. Is my controller fucked up? Gotta be kidding me. That's not good.
We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are. Let's stay sharp. Let's work.
Let's go.
Ah, Robocop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? Robocop, off. Robocop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
Robocop? Robocop? Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired.
Alright, we're gonna end the video here because this is gonna be a long one.
Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
Alright guys, we will catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please, stop by. And peace.